Hi everyone, I just wanted to share with you something I learned today about Google Meets in Google Classroom. And this I think will be very important for people who are co-teachers and lead teachers and so forth. So we know about the Google Meet link up here, and if you don't have one, you just generate it. I've generated this in this little test class I'm going to do. Students cannot go into this until a teacher goes in. So I'm also logged in as a student over here on this other screen. So you see if this student, this is my son's account, he can't get in there until a teacher goes in. But here's the catch. Whichever teacher goes in first is going to be the host of that Google Meet. And being the host teacher is really valuable. So you want to make sure that whoever's actually running the meeting, that person goes in first. Okay. Now there's ways around to fix this if it happens another way. But I'm just going to go in myself, and I'm the first one into this meeting. So I will have host controls of this meeting. Now, being the host teacher is really valuable. It allows you to do questions and surveys and so forth. And I'll show you what it looks like. So I'm just joining this. I've muted my camera and microphone so there's no feedback. And if you go down here on the bottom, you know that you're the host if you see this blue icon down here. And you can see that here are some of the things that you can control as the host of the meeting. Okay, and that's things like allowing students to share their screens or maybe turning off the chat. These are all things that the host teacher can do. Also, the host teacher can run polls and questions and things like that. Other people can participate, but the host teacher can actually run these. Okay, the host teacher can also mute kids. So if a student doesn't realize their microphone's on and the dog's barking or something like that, you can go off and mute them. You can even kick students out of here if someone's in there that doesn't need it or whatever. But these are all things that the host can do. And again, the first teacher into this program will be the host teacher. All the other people in there, even other students or teachers, won't be hosts. So you want the lead teacher to do that, okay? And if you're swapping from lead teacher to co-teacher throughout the day, you might need to start a new meeting. So what happens if someone gets in there, like your lead teacher beats you to the meeting and has taken over host controls? How do we fix that? Well, the first thing we're going to do is exit out of this meeting, okay? And then you're going to go up here to the settings, okay? So you're going to go up to settings, scroll down to where it says Google Meet, and you're going to reset this link. Okay, so by resetting this link, you're creating a new meeting for the whole class. Now, all the other students, if you go here, all the other students, you may have noticed that their link will get updated. So the students are just going to go to the same spot and click the same spot every time. It doesn't matter that you've changed the link code as many times as you want. But you see, I'm here as the student. The student's not going to get in there because the teacher is not in. Okay, but the teacher now, they want to be there the first one in there. So I've reset the link. I'm going to go in and I'm going to go back in. And of course, I'll be the first one into this meeting. So I'll have the host controls. Okay. So that's something that you might want to work out with your co-teacher, making sure that whoever is going to be hosting the meeting is the first one in there, and then everyone else can join after that lead teacher goes in. The last thing I might recommend is when you're done hosting a Google Meet is to go in and just delete everyone from that meeting, because if you leave and there's still students in there, they can keep talking on their own without you being there. So the last thing you can do is, you see I've got my son in here, is you just go over, click on this and remove from the meeting. That will get everyone out of the meeting, and then you can close it. Now, some websites recommend that you go off and then when you're done, reset the meeting again for the next time. But if you know that you're going to be the host for the next time, you don't need to reset it. But if your co-teacher is going to be the host for the next period or after lunch or something like that, then you'll want to go into settings and reset this link again. Okay, so hopefully that you find that helpful. If you have any questions, don't be shy. I'll include a YouTube video that explains all the different new features of Google Meets that you might find helpful as well. But in the meantime, good luck with your Google Meets.